Focus and execute. In a quiet village, there was a young potter named Lena who wanted to create a masterpiece, a vase so perfect it would be displayed in the royal palace. She spent days gathering the finest clay and preparing her wheel. When she began shaping the vase, her hands trembled, and the clay collapsed. Frustrated, she tried again and again, but each time, her focus wavered, and the vase broke. One day, an old potter visited her workshop and observed her struggle. He said, "Lena, your hands are rushing, but your mind is wandering. Focus on the shape you want, and let your hands execute without doubt." The old potter demonstrated. He placed clay on the wheel, closed his eyes, and began shaping it with calm precision. The vase slowly formed, each curve perfect. Lena tried again, this time visualizing the final shape clearly in her mind. Her hands moved with purpose, her focus unwavering. The result was a beautiful vase, smooth and flawless. Months later, that vase adorned the royal palace, and Lena became known as the finest potter in the kingdom. Masterpieces are created with a focused mind and steady hands. Vision guides you, but execution brings it to life. Glowing star, your life is the clay. Shape it with focus, and craft it with execution. The lumberjack strategy. Two lumberjacks, Adil and Rayhan, were in a competition to see who could chop down the most trees in a day. Adil rushed into the forest, swinging his axe wildly at every tree he saw. Rayhan, however, spent the first hour sharpening his axe. He focused on one tree at a time, cutting with precision and executing each swing efficiently. By the end of the day, Rayhan had felled twice as many trees as Adil. "How did you beat me?" Adil asked. Rayhan replied, "I focused on preparing my tools and executed every swing with purpose. You wasted energy without a plan, but I worked smarter, not harder." Success isn't about working harder, it's about focusing on the right actions and executing them efficiently. Glowing star, sharpen your tools, focus on the task, and execute with purpose. The fisherman's patience. A young fisherman named Sammy wanted to catch the biggest fish in the lake. He cast his net quickly and impatiently pulled it back, only to find it empty. An older fisherman nearby watched and said, "Sammy, focus on the water. Pay attention to where the fish are moving. Cast your net with precision and wait patiently." Sammy followed his advice. He observed the ripples on the water, cast his net where the fish were most likely to be, and waited. Soon, he caught the largest fish he had ever seen. Patience and precision are key to success. Focus on the goal, execute your plan, and trust the process. Glowing star, big rewards come to those who align focus with action. The builder's vision. In a bustling city, a builder named Hadi was tasked with constructing the tallest tower. Other builders rushed their projects, but Hadi spent months planning every detail, calculating the foundation's strength, the materials needed, and the steps to execute. When construction began, Hadi focused on laying the foundation perfectly. People mocked him for being slow, but he ignored them. Years later, Hadi's tower stood tall, while others' buildings collapsed under pressure. "How did your tower succeed when others failed?" they asked. Hadi replied, "I focused on building a strong foundation and executed each step carefully." Greatness takes time and precision. Strong foundations lead to lasting success. Focus on doing things right from the start, and execute with care. Glowing star, don't just build tall, build strong. The archer's focus. An archer named Selena wanted to win a legendary competition. The target was far away, barely visible to the naked eye. Other competitors boasted about their speed and strength, but Selena remained silent, practicing in solitude. On the day of the competition, Selena closed her eyes, visualized the bullseye, and took a deep breath. She blocked out the noise of the crowd and the distractions around her. When she released the arrow, it flew straight and struck the center of the target. "How did you achieve such precision?" a rival asked. Selena replied, "I didn't aim with my hands, I aimed with my mind." Focus and execution make the impossible possible. Success isn't just about skill, it's about clarity of focus and the discipline to execute perfectly. Glowing star, aim with your mind, and your actions will follow.